Okay, today we're going to be covering the new Space Force hats that have come out. This is the design for the new Space Force hats. Isn't that exciting? Okay, let's take a step back real quick. So while he was still in office, Donald Trump instituted the newest branch of the government, which was the United States Space Force. Bizarre, right? For anybody like me, I thought that was pretty weird. Like, what are we literally living in Star Wars or Star Trek or something? The Space Force? What the heck is all that about, right? I mean, my gosh, look, they even made the emblem look like the one from Starfleet from Star Trek. So what is this really about? What is the point of this branch of the military, which is associated with NASA, okay? What is all of this really about? Because it used to be believed that aliens were fake, right? It used to be like, oh, conspiracy, aliens are fake. Well, now they're not saying that anymore. Now they openly talk about it, and they have it in movies about aliens and life out there, life out in space. Well, I'm going to tell you exactly what that life is. Here we have Aleister Crowley. I never remember how to say his name, okay? Super huge Satanist. And he would literally do ceremonies and things, and he would summon up demons. Okay, now this right here is a picture of the demon that he actually channeled, that he called forth, okay? Right here on the right. He drew this picture after summoning this demon. This is the picture of the demon that he saw, okay, and who actually spoke to him. I think his name was Lamb, the demon's name, okay? Is it any coincidence, then, that that resembles what a modern-day version of an alien looks like? And actually, the demon who he had summoned actually said, they call us angels and demons today, but tomorrow they will call us something else. They will call us something else. Like what? Like maybe alien? Now, let's look at this from another angle, okay? So, what about the new commercial space industry that's for civilians now, okay? Didn't anybody else think that that's a tad bizarre? Last I knew, in all the movies that they show us, you have to be in peak physical fitness because supposedly it's so hard on your body to get up into space that you, like, wouldn't survive, right? But now they just shoot anybody up there, like freaking old William Shatner. He's, like, old and frail, and he's sent up to space, and everybody else, oh, they can all just go to space now. Oh, what changed? Suddenly it's not hard on your body to scoot up into space? With all the deception and all the lies happening these days, we really have to ask ourselves, what is actually going on here, okay? Now, are you familiar with Operation Fishbowl? Operation Fishbowl was actually an operation that the governments did. I think it was even different governments around the world, not just the U.S. They called it Operation Fishbowl, and they shot these, essentially these missiles up into the air to try to break through the dome, essentially. Because the fact is that the Lord made us on this earth and he put a dome over us, right? The fact is, these Satanists, they don't like God and they don't like being trapped here. So they literally sent up missiles to try to break through the dome that is over our heads, okay? Have you guys ever seen the video of what happened when they tried to break through the dome? I'm going to show you right here, okay? This is what happens when you try to break out of the dome that the Lord put over your head. That's right. This is actual footage from Operation Fishbowl. Doesn't look like anybody's getting out, does it? But we're supposed to believe that not only have these NASA astronauts gotten out, but also that now civilians can get out. I don't think so, guys. I mean, doesn't this just scream that there's something going on that we don't know about? Now, let's go back to our good old president right there, right? Our ex-president. Former president, excuse me. Okay, what were the things that were done under his administration? You could say some really good things, supposedly, right? At least for the first half, it seemed like it was going really good. Until the social experiment that happened, where pretty much the entirety of the world was put under imprisonment, let's just say, in their own homes, where they weren't allowed to support their families or anything, right? Hey, that all happened underneath him. This also happened underneath him. Right? We all know that he boasts about this marvel of science, this wonderful miracle of science that wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. He's super proud of his accomplishments in that respect, right? He still boasts about it all the time, no matter how many injuries there have been from his reckless decisions, let's just say. But is it reckless? Or is this all part of a bigger conspiracy, guys? I'm going to break it down for you right now. All right, we're going to go piece by piece right now. Here it is. Ready? Here's Crowley, okay? Remember, he summoned up that demon. The demon happens to look like an alien. The demon says we are going to be called by something different. Suddenly now, the Space Force has been initiated. And not only that, but civilians are supposedly going into space, and they're looking for life out there. Now, so what do you think they're going to find when they find life out there? Because they will find it. Look, they're showing us all the signs in advance, right? Suddenly, civilians can go into space. They're searching, and our government is sending out messages, if you haven't heard about that, looking for life. So when they find this life, what do you suppose it's actually going to be, guys? This guy right here, okay? Which is actually this guy right here. That's what they're going to find. So finding life, you know, outside of our own is going to be equal to finding demons. And demons suddenly being in our society, right? Okay, now fast forward to the new Space Force hats. Here it is. Here's a picture of the hat, right? Now, nothing really peculiar looking, right? Unless you flip it upside down. Here it is flipped upside down. And do you notice anything familiar? Now, this right here on the left, this grotesque creature, is Baphomet. Okay? That is what Satanists worship. Masons worship it. All these wicked groups, the occult, they all worship this Baphomet figure on the left, which is like a goat figure, okay? This is a traditional drawing of what they worship, right? Notice any similarities? I'm going to make it real easy for you guys. You're not even going to have to really think about it much. Check this out, okay? Look, you've got his head with his ears, right? Okay. So you've got that shape right there. Same as right here. Then you've got, those lines coming out just like on the hat. And then what do you see between those two lines right there? See that little star thing right there? Watch right here. You have right there. That's called the eternal flame. Okay? And that is an occult symbol as well. The eternal flame, which bears a remarkable resemblance to the star that they put on the Space Force hats. You still thinking this is a coincidence? Still think it's a nice hat? That this literally resembles the Baphomet head. Okay? But nothing suspicious here, huh? Guys, this is part of the final deception. This is going to be the final deception. This is when, you know, the Antichrist or the devil or Lucifer or whoever it is, the man of sin who is going to reveal himself, okay, he's going to come as an alien. Because aliens are going to come. So, you know, you don't need to hold your breath for that. It's not going to be long. And aliens are going to come. They've shown us through TV and television, all the predictive programming that they've done with us with Star Wars and Star Trek, that we are going to find life out there, supposedly, even though we haven't even been out there. Because, hello, Operation Fishbowl, we're not allowed to go out there, okay? You have to question everything that these people tell us because they have lied to us for so long that we literally accept the lies as truth, even for Christians a lot of times, okay? So the fact is, they are going to find life. When they find life, what is it going to be? It is going to be an alien, right? I.e., it's going to be a demon, okay? This is what they're preparing everybody for. And they show us about this, and they show us about their master right on the NASA hat, the new design for the NASA hats. This is not a coincidence, guys. This is disturbing. This is alarming. So here's the deal. If you're not scared, you should be, okay? Unless you have the Lord. The fact is that Jesus died for your sins on the cross. He was buried and he rose again 3 days later, okay? If you put your faith in him and turn away from your life of sin, he will accept you. And when he comes back and he whoops this loser's butt over here, you're going to be on the right side of things, okay? Because the Lord is coming back and he is above all things. Okay, nothing trumps him. Nothing supersedes him. He's the firstborn over all creation. Nobody is like him or ever will be like him because he's the creator of all things. And this little crab head right here, he's going down. Okay? So the main reason I wanted to make this video is just so you guys can be alerted, okay? This Space Force thing is a complete hoax. It's literally like associated with the devil, okay? With devil worship. This is what they're doing. This is what they're showing us, okay? And at this point, if you trust Trump, you shouldn't, because he's brought all of these things about, and that's not on accident. He's one of them. He's in these secret societies, and this is the feller that they all worship in their secret societies. Him. That's who they worship, okay? So we can't trust these people. Stay alert and watch out, because this is part of the deception, the final deception that is coming on the earth. Aliens will come. When they come, it will be demons, or the prince of demons himself, the devil. All right, I guess that's all I'm going to leave you with right now. There's so much more we could go into about that, about the dome that's over us, about the Space Force, and all that kind of stuff. But I'm just going to make this a short video for now, so go ahead and post a comment if you want. Share this with your friends and your family so that they can be aware and they can be ready of what is coming, this final deception, so we can all watch out together and we can be ready when the Lord Jesus comes, okay? God bless you guys.